Hey, boys! We did it. We got a yeast infection! And Dalton Risner. I don't know why. I'm starting to love this guy because of this. So this is the strong safety dude we got, who we'll find out how good he is, like, when he actually does play. Maybe he ends up being, like, really good and he's an underrated talent. Honestly, I'm more excited about the fact we got Dalton Risner, man. So, I probably should not have titled this live stream, "We got the yeast infection." YouTube is about to put me in the most strangest location of all time. Like, they're about to put me in some wacky videos place. Cause I titled this, "We got the yeast infection." Bro, he's the yeast infection. We got the yeast of the East. Although we're not really the East, we're like more like the middle of America. But we got the yeast of the East. We signed a safety. I don't know what else I was gonna say with that one. Yeah. I'm telling you, from now on, if he makes any plays this year, I'm saying it. Like, we signed the yeast of the East. We signed the infection of the yeast infection. This is a dangerous person to deal with, man. We got ourselves Dalton Risner and the yeast of the East. We might win the Super Bowl. How can you not win the Super Bowl with the yeast of the East? This is like the most deadly combination, man. Oh, this is gonna be a good year, man. It's gonna be a good year, boys. It's gonna be a really good year. We've finally taken protecting our quarterback serious. We also decided that the yeast of the East needs to be on our squad. Oh, I love this so much. Who day? What's up, guys? What's up? Welcome. The yeast infection is here, and he's ready to play. We got the yeast of the East. Who thinks win the Super Bowl? I mean, we're doing the right thing here. Yeast makes the bread Risner. Oh, I like it. See, that's the whole point, you know? They knew if we were going to sign Dalton Risner, we needed to sign someone who made the situation better. And there's no one better than the yeast infection to make that situation better. Bro, why is his last name Yeast? Like, there's gonna be more nicknames for this guy than any other player on the team. The yeast infection, yeast of the East. Can't be the Weast without the yeast. I don't know. Can't beat the rust without the yeast. No, that doesn't work. I'm gonna have to create like I'm gonna go in chat GPT, and let me actually pull up some nicknames for him. Oh, this might be interesting. Create a list of 100 nicknames for the NFL player Rust Yeast. If they don't create the yeast infection, I'll be upset. Oh my. Hold up. Guys. This is what ChatGPT created. Rocket Rust. I don't like it. Yeast mode. Why is yeast mode so good? Speed yeast. I don't know about that one. That one's kind of mid. Jet stream. Okay. The accelerator, lightning rust. Okay, this kind of sounds like a Russell Wilson type of thing. Turbo yeast. Okay, that sounds That sounds like something that needs to be on a different website. No one thinks the Ravens are going to win the Super Bowl. Turbo Yeast is kind of crazy. Flash Rush. Okay, that's, again, sounds like something that would be on, like, Russell Wilson type of aspect. Quick Rise. Sounds like a Viagra pill. You got problems with it? Don't worry. Just take some Quick Rise. Sounds like a Viagra medication. We got Fast Ferment. I don't know what that means. Okay. Iron Yeast. What? What even is this, bro? We got Big Russ, Tank Yeast, The Enforcer, Powerful, Muscular Russ, Bread Breaker, Steel Rise, The Wall, Hammer Yeast. Okay. Hammer Yeast, baby. I think we'll win the Super Bowl. Now that we're protecting our quarterback, that might work. And then we have Ball Hawk Russ. Okay. The Stopper. Hold up. That's the next list. My bad. We got Glue Hands. Shutdown Yeast. We got Shutdown Yeast. Where are we at? The Bread Maker. That's a good one. We got End Zone Eraser, The Closer, Safety Net, Lockdown Russ, Turnover King, Pick Machine. Although he's never had an interception in his life, so Pick Machine would be kind of pointless. He's never had an interception in his life, so that one doesn't really work as well because you have to get an interception in order to be called the Pick Machine. But maybe it could be like an ironic thing, like he's never gotten an interception, so he's the Pick Machine. Casey won't win. All right, so now we got the food and yeast word plays. The Bread Man, Big Loaf. Bro. Big Loaf low-key works, okay? Big Loaf low-key works. What's up, Douglas? That low-key works. Rising Star. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Rising Star. Like the rising of the bread. We have yeast infection. See what I'm saying? Even GPT, whatever AI believes it. I want the Bengals to win. I think everyone here does. The Doughboy. The Doughboy could work. On the low, the Doughboy could work. Sourdough Safety. Crush Crusher, Breadwinner, Mr. Rise Up. It sounds like a Viagra medicine. It doesn't sound like a nickname. Sounds like a freaking penis pill. It doesn't sound like a nickname, bro. We know you're a Bengals fan, my guy. All right. And then we have Rolling Russ. Okay, that sounds like Russell Wilson. There's a lot of these kind of get the Russell Wilson type aspects to him, which, as long as he doesn't call himself Mr. Unlimited, I think we're fine. All right, so now we got pop culture references. Yeast Lightning. This is no way. We got Rutastic. Russ Almighty, like Bruce Almighty, but Russ Almighty. Not been to one in a bit, because I live stream them all, so it's kind of hard to go to any games. We have Russ the Bus, the Yeast Beast, Russ-tastic Voyage, Russ the Rocket, Russ-O-Rama, Danger Russ, play on Russell Wilson. You know what? At least ChatGPT eventually addressed the fact that they're really just copying Russell Wilson with some of these. Some of these are infringing on the Russell Wilson aspect of it. We have the Yeastinator. That sounds like an STD. That sounds like a qualified STD at this point. I don't know if I would go with that one, to be honest. We got animal inspired. The Bull. I don't know how that one would work. Jungle Cat. Works for the Bengals, actually. We have Hawk Yeast. What is that, like Hawk Tua? Wolfpack Russ. Tiger Yeast. Sounds like a infection for tigers. What are these nicknames, bro? We got Raging Rhino, the Falcon, the Shark, Alpha Russ, and Black Panther. Black Panther just randomly pops in there, huh? Alright, I'll be honest with you. Some of these were better than others. Some of these were better than others. There's like 50 more, but I think I'm kind of done with this. Feel Factor Russ, Punisher Yeast, the Assassin. The Punisher Yeast is kind of does go hard. I'll be honest with you, that one kind of does go hard. But, alright, so... fan chants and short nicknames. Russie, Yeasty, Y-Boy, Russ Dog, Yeasty Boy, Beastie Boys nod, Russ Boss, Y Money, and Russ Time. Alright, I kind of want to find out. I kind of want to see this real fast. For Dalton Risner. I'm not going to go too much into this one, but let's see. Dalton Risner. What do we got for Dalton Risner? Big Riz. I think big. Diesel Dalton. Iron Risner. Brick Wall. The Blockbuster. Sounds like a penis pill. Why do these always sound like penis pills? Tank Risner. Bulldozer. Mountain Man. Steel Curtain Risner. The Fortress. We have Road Grader. We have the Pancake King. Trench Titan, Wall of Dalton, Pocket Protector, Blitz Stopper, Stone Risner. Okay, this kind of got boring. Not bad options, but let's look at what's happening today in training camp, as we just went ahead and signed our boy. So he's going to be in not training camp, I meant to say process very soon. All right, so yes, we just signed him, which is awesome. It doesn't give us like the actual rundown of how much he costs us. I'm going to guess we gave him league minimum. In all honesty, I don't think we did anything crazy. We got Jermaine Burton back returning kicks in third rotation on Wednesday. Okay. You going to the Bengals game on September 14th? Nice. Sounds like a fun old time. All right. We also have... So this is all the stuff from today's training camp. Oh, I keep saying training camp. It's process. Faces back includes Trey Hendrickson, Jermaine Burton, and Miles Murphy, and DJ Turner. Nice. Full pads process. Hendrickson took part in full individual drills during the media portion of the process for the first 30 minutes. Practice squad guys also part of process. PS offensive lineman. I guess he's saying plus. Offensive lineman Devin Cochran, Andrew Coker, and Seth McLaughlin all in attendance. So I guess they didn't actually process, but they were there. Which, hey, sometimes it's just nice to have the boys at process. See them back and see what they can give us. Let's see what else we got here news-wise. Miles Murphy returned to process on Wednesday. We got Trey Hendrickson at practice doing the little arm movements. Got the little arm, little shake and bake going on. We have 14 players, including Brett Ripien, signed to the roster. And I think that's pretty much it for like the drop today. It wasn't a crazy process, which makes sense because it's the first process back after training camp. So, you're not going to go crazy with it, but you're just going to give enough that, we get some information going on. We got some stuff going on. So, not insane stuff, but enough to be fine. shout out to the boys for that, because I'm just happy we're actually protecting our quarterback. That's all I gotta say, man. All right, I'm surprised it's not. Let me see. What did James post? Because James will post a lot of other stuff. Because there was a media process for 30 minutes. Oh, someone made a joke about Brett Ripien. Ha ha ha. Who is the Yeast? You mean the Yeast of the East? You mean the Russ of the Bus? Russ, what's our salary cap looking like after the cuts and signings? That is not updated yet. Because we don't know what we gave to Dalton Risner. We don't know how much money we gave Dalton Risner. So we have to wait to see how much money we gave Dalton Risner before we get an update on that. So we'll find out sometime in the next few days. But until we find out how much we gave Risner, there's no way to know that. We had $13 million beforehand. Now, a lot of those guys with that $13 million, a lot of those guys already were taken consideration at $13 million. So let me see if Over the Cap updated it. I don't even know what I just said. I just said kaboop kaboop. All right, let's see. So it still has us at $25 million, but that's because Trey's contract still hasn't been updated yet. So overthecap.com, man, a little slow today. I can't really blame them because every single team is doing something right now. So there's so much going on. But still, we want the updates, man. We want the updates. We want all the important drops of things going on. Probably league minimum plus a Cracker Barrel gift card. Hey, Cracker Barrel did change their thing back to the old logo. So they actually lost 15. I want to say they lost like 15 million or something in the stock market. And then they changed it back to the old logo. So shout out to Cracker Barrel. They said, hey, we're going back to the old school crap. But yeah, I mean, league minimum most likely is what we gave them. Which, it's not surprising at all, but what are you gonna do? It's the Bengals, man. It's the Bengals. That's just kind of how it's gonna work. I'm sure the fact that he canceled his trips to the Seahawks and the Steelers makes me think we at least offered him something decent, you know, because like you would think he would at least try to go through that whole situation. Maybe like they like called him up and said, "Hey, bro, like." Come on. You know you don't want to go to the Squealers. You know you don't want to go to the Seahawks. Like, just come back here. We'll work it out. We'll give you some Skyline chili. We'll let you go to the bathroom while you crap your brains out. And we'll work out a deal here. Maybe that's how that whole concept worked. Or maybe because his wife was so excited to come to Cincinnati, maybe his wife just said, hey, you know what? I kind of like it in Cincinnati. I kind of like it there. Let's go back. And, yeah. Maybe that happened. Or we gave him like a $5 coupon to like a local store or something. maybe that's also a factor. I feel like the Bengals bargaining is probably not the most high tier bargaining, but we do stuff. We could really get like on a real note, we could actually get Mike Edwards still. Like, we get rid of P.J. Jules, right? And then we get this guy, the yeast infection, right? But then we get rid of... let me see. I'm seeing free agency updated. Free agency did not update. I'm guessing, again, everything is going crazy right now. So I shouldn't expect too much from these websites, but... I don't know, man. These websites, they take a little while to update. But I think it's because everyone's getting signed, cut. There's so much going on right now that it's probably hard for these websites to keep up with every little drop. But that's our job, man. Our job is to keep everything updated for you guys. So, I don't know. Kind of feeling a little like I should be running these websites. Because I definitely think I get some of this stuff up faster. Man. Fun times. Yeah, now I'm trying to see if there's any update on how much he got paid. Dalton Risner, that is. It has to be league minimum. Because I feel like if there was any more than league minimum, it would, there would be people talking about it. Signed former Texan. So it's a 1-year contract. It's not going to be more than 1 year, which makes sense because he's going to get 1 year here, try to go get big boy money somewhere else. There's also a chance that the Seahawks actually, now that I'm looking at it, chance the Seahawks and the Steelers might have canceled the visit with him. They might have signed someone else that they like and canceled the Dalton Risner visit. So he kind of came here and said, you know what? I'm going to look at my other options. Then the other options called him and said, hey, we're not interested. And he said, you know what? I'm done looking at my other options. Why look at other options when they cancel on you and say they don't want you anymore? What's up, bro? What's up, Gino? What's up, man? I know, we got it. Got the chisel going on. We just don't know what we paid Dalton Risner. But, again, it looks like it's probably league minimum. That would be my assumption. But no real update on that. So 15-2 season loading back up. Yeah, when you have, your whole team together at this point. When you got our boy. Oh, here we go. I kind of forgot. I was too busy looking at the. So here's 1 minute of Trey going individual workouts at practice. Bengals All Pro is clearly back. Happy to be back. I would assume. Okay, none of James' videos ever work when I look at them on Twitter, so that's not going to be great. You get nothing. See, you need to update this. You get yeast, and that's all you get is the yeast infection. Or I guess, let's see. You get the doughboy. You get the Crush Cruster, the Breadwinner, the Mr. Rise Up. ChatGPT should be arrested for these nicknames. They're actually clinically insanely stupid. Oh, man. Boys, I think that's pretty much it. I was just going to live stream for like 30 minutes. Crazy things happening. Keep you guys updated. Anything else happen.